How are sentences decided in criminal court? Have you ever wondered how judges decide on sentences in criminal court? It's a process that involves careful consideration and various factors. Let's break it down. First, sentences are determined after a defendant is found guilty, either by a judge or a jury. The judge plays a key role in this process. They evaluate several elements to decide on the appropriate punishment within the law's framework. One of the first things a judge looks at is the statutory sentencing guidelines. These guidelines outline the minimum and maximum punishments for specific crimes. Typically, there are 3 possible terms: low, middle, and high. The judge usually starts with the middle term unless there are reasons to adjust it. Next, the judge reviews a presentence report prepared by a probation officer. This report contains detailed information about the defendant's background, criminal history, and personal circumstances. The probation officer may also interview the defendant, and the defense attorney can be present during this interview if requested. The judge also considers aggravating and mitigating factors. Aggravating factors might include prior convictions or the severity of the offense. On the other hand, mitigating factors could be the defendant's first offense or efforts to make amends. Both the prosecution and defense can submit statements or evidence to support these factors before sentencing. Victims or their families often provide impact statements. These statements describe how the crime affected them, and the judge takes these into account when deciding on a sentence. If the judge chooses a sentence that deviates from the middle term, they must explain their reasons on the record. Sentencing hearings usually occur within a specific time frame after conviction. For misdemeanors, this often happens within days, while for felonies, it may take weeks. This helps avoid unnecessary delays in the justice process. From a criminal defense perspective, understanding how sentences are decided is essential. Defense attorneys work to present mitigating evidence and advocate for the lowest possible sentence. They highlight factors like the defendant's remorse or potential for rehabilitation. They also carefully review the presentence report for accuracy and fairness. Ultimately, the sentencing process aims to balance punishment, deterrence, rehabilitation, and public safety. The judge's discretion is guided by legal standards and the evidence presented during the sentencing phase. Knowing how this process works can help defendants and their families navigate the criminal justice system more effectively.